All right, second gun for the day, our Polymer 80. And what we're doing is twofold. We're going to shoot it against the Holosun 507C, but we've also replaced the Strike Industries sight that was on here with the insert. I spoke about it in a previous video about there being quite a bit of illuminated real estate there, and it made shooting for any type of accuracy or precision very difficult. So I kept the Strike Industries rear sight on here and put the Glock OEM front sight back on to see if I can shoot this a little more accurate than I did with the Strike Industries front sight. So it's enough yapping. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take this first series, second row, left-hand side. We're at 5 yards for accuracy. So here we go. Polymer 80. So that's 8 rounds. You can see it's a little bit to the left there, and we're not going to walk down. Perhaps in the editing video I'll zoom in on that, but you can see that it's not very tightly grouped for 5 yards. It's to the left a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and shoot the target on the right of that second row and see if I can get, now that I have a point of aim to go on, see if I can shoot a little more accurate. So here we go. 5 yards. Oh, by the way, all rounds complete. All rounds complete on the Polymer 80. See, that was a much better group, and like I said, during editing, I'll zoom in on that so you can see a little better. But we definitely shot a little tighter group this time around for the Polymer 80. Not as tight as the 507C, but once I was able to figure out that point of aim, you can definitely see an increase in the grouping there. So this OEM sight seems to be working just fine with the Strike Industries rear sight. Seems to be lining up, and they seem to be comparable in height. So we're going to go ahead and reload. We'll back up to 21 yards and we'll shoot some steel with this. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. Plates at 21 yards. And I get catching myself saying feet. And we've got the Polymer 80. And we're going to go ahead and light up that steel. So we'll carry on. Make sure we're in frame so we're not blocking everything. And let's see what we get. Here we go. 21 yards, Polymer 80. All rounds complete. We had a few misses there, a few hits too, and we're definitely hitting to the left of the plate for sure. So I'm sure it's all operator error. Let's go ahead and load up 6 or 7 more, and let's do that again. Polymer 80, 21 yards, 8 rounds I believe, 7 or 8. Let's see what we get. Make sure we're in frame. Here we go. All rounds complete. I think we only missed one that time. All right, not bad. Polymer 80's been 100% for some time now. Several range visits, no problems. Has ran like a champ. with our Brownell slide on there. We had some problems early on, but they were my fault. Since then, and I mean several videos back, this thing has run great. Just trying to sort out the sights here without spending too much money. I like this rear sight a lot that Strike Industries uses here. I really like that. And I'm just trying to find a match for it up front. I might have to go back to the OEM Strike Industries front sight, and what I was thinking about doing was taping up some of that real estate on there and leaving just a little bit of luminescence and see where that puts us. That might be my next step if I'm not 100% satisfied with the OEM front sight. And it's hitting, but it's you know, it's not as accurate as I'd like it to be, and some of that is obviously my fault, but some of it is, you know, probably that I'm using mismatched sights at 21 yards. So final wrap up, 15 yards steel, Polymer 80. This is it, last 15 rounds, here we go. Press checked my round right out of the damn gun, but that's okay. So here we go. 15 yards, Polymer 80. Let's see if we can get 100% hits. Are we in camera? We are. Fantastic. Here we go. Here we go. I think I had 2 misses at 15 yards. Polymer 80, not bad. 100% dependable. Build one of these. They're fantastic. They're a lot of fun. For me, like I said earlier in the last shoot with this, you know, a lot of my mistakes, a lot of my problems I was having were my own. Some gunk built up in here on one of the springs. Didn't sand it down well enough. Didn't pay enough attention to detail. Wasn't in a bit of a hurry to get it running. But overall, this thing's great. Get one of these. Buy them, build it. It's fantastic. Brownell slides. Very affordable. Very easy build. Take your time though. Work out the small details. Look for any residue in any of the holes that might keep anything from not sitting flush and keep it poking up and creating some drag and some problems. Make sure you look into all that. Sand it out real well. You can get these Brownell slides extremely cheap. This is one of the original Brownell slides. They have since then changed the edges on this to a little more of a tampered edge, I believe. This is one of the first runs of the original real boxy slides. I kind of like that. Front serrations on that. Very nice. But these are fun build. Check them out if you haven't done so. Accurate as you can be. I'm still pissing around with these sights. I really like these this Strike Industries rear sight, and I'm just trying to find something that goes with it. This has performed pretty good so far. I might put the blade sight back in, the Strike Industries one, and mess with that a little more, and then make a decision on which one I want to finally run. But this has done fairly well. That was fairly accurate shooting, and the paper shooting wasn't too bad either. So this is Toe Tube Rob. Thanks for watching.